Next question, bro.
Once you lose a spouse, do you still honor him after moving on? This is the first part of the question. The second part is, since Adam was able to name all the animals that God brought to him, Genesis 2:18-22.
Put the verse in there too?
Yeah.
Just in case you don't know, Josh.
Yeah. How come Adam wasn't given free will to choose a woman for himself? I know that Eve was the first woman, but how do we know that he didn't want to wait to see what his opinion was?
Man, shoot, Adam didn't have no option. But I tell people this. You don't know what you want. You grow into knowing what you want. Who God has for you, he knew or knows exactly what you like. You know how many times when you was 14 years old, that guy you liked at 14, the type of guy you wanted in 14, the wavy hair and stuff, you know what y'all liked at 14? Y'all, I'm against those jokers. I hated them. I couldn't get a wave in my head. I had to put that perm in my hair. I was in high school. My mom put that perm in there. I fought for them waves. I fought for them. But you know, that's life. But the person that you wanted at 14 changed with the person that you wanted at 24. By the time you got to 30, you done lived. You done seen them come and go. You like, Lord, I want a different breed. So God already knew what you know. He already knows what you like. He knows what's best fit for you. And people think God don't got no taste. Well, God gonna bring me somebody ugly. That's what people think. People think that God's gonna bring them some. Well, you remember your mom used to always say, God ain't gonna always give you what you want, but they give you what you need. And your mom be making it sound like, dang, she gonna be 6'8", 400. Like it makes you think that, man, God don't care about what I actually joyfully like. You'll be surprised. God knows exactly what you like. He just want to make sure that you won't idolize what you like. So God said, I ain't gonna bring Mr. Handsome or Miss Beautiful into your life until you love me more than them. Most of y'all don't even love God. You love the idea of someone more than you love the one that's actually in your life. So what happens is you're so caught up on I did this a long time ago. You try to build your own boo. You try to build your own love. You try to build this thing and you don't have a brick, so you have no hammers in your life now. You can't build that. But when you begin to build it over and over in your mind, you begin to idolize the image of someone. And then the one that God actually has for you, that you actually think is cute, you think he's cute. You actually think she's attractive, but you didn't portray this perfect image in your life. That's why I be telling some of these girls, man, you waiting on Jesus, keep waiting. Because the man you really want is a perfect man. Or the woman you really want is a perfect woman. So what happens is you're trying to say, I want this flawless. I want them to be like Beyonce, wake up like this. I want this person to be like this every day. And God said, man, I didn't want, marriage is not a finished painting in the beginning. It's an empty canvas first because I'm trying to paint something. So I put imperfect things together so that after 30 or 40 years of love, you now realize the beauty of marriage. But you want people to be perfect at the altar. We adorn ourselves at the wedding night, the wedding day, during our wedding. But when it comes to the other side, you'll be like, man, do I even really want this person? Love is not about feeling, it's about facts. You will fall in and out of love in love. You are going to fall in and out. You will. It happens. But facts say, why am I with this person? Why? Most people quit before they even gave God a chance. And the reason why marriages will suck, or hopefully not y'all, but they suck for some people, because they didn't have God in the beginning of it. Are you idolizing the idea of someone that you have built in your own mind? Or are you consumed with God and saying, God, you know what? You always going to have what's best for me. So therefore, Adam, if she was ugly, he wouldn't have said, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. He wouldn't have ate from that fruit. Because she was ugly, he'd be like, man, get that fruit from me. God, I ain't want her in the first place. She was so beautiful, it caused him to stumble. That's why, men, be very careful. Because the one person who's going to always be used against you is your woman. Because when you become so in love with her and so consumed with her, that's why I tell women, make sure that you're a safe place for yourself and for your future mate or the one you're with, because they're always going to go to not the weaker vessel as far as being compatible. We're talking about just the person who is probably the most emotional, because they know for a fact if I can get to her, I get to him. It's that easy. Or I can get to her by getting to him. Be very careful what you attach your heart to, because whatever you attach your heart to will be and can be used against you in a court of life. I tried to do more. It was a court. Forget it, man. I'm trying to end it right, David. I'm trying to end it right. So basically, Adam didn't have no choice, because God knew how to package her perfectly. If you wait on God, you'll have your perfect fit.